Today I'm going to talk about 5 items that I believe every woodworker needs to be of quality material or manufacturer. So if you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, give us a like, and let us know what you think down in the comments. Maybe there's other things that you can think of. Hello. Today while I was cleaning my table saw blade, I was thinking of 5 items that I had decided were quality items I needed in my shop. Things that have helped me out quite a bit. Number 1, being a good quality table saw blade. There are many different manufacturers of them. This one is Klingspor. That's their 50-tooth rip and crosscut combination blade I've had for a few years. It is just now getting to the point where it needs to be sharpened. With it, I have built this workbench, which is solid cherry bottom, 3-inch thick oak top. I built this high boy and quite a few other large projects. And this thing has not slowed me down one bit. Nice, clean, straight, error-free cuts. The blade is very well balanced. And I have found that with the big box stores in the last few years, the items you can get there are really becoming cheaper. The table saw blades work well for one project, and the next project, they're dull. They're done. So I decided, time to buy a good quality blade. That one, like I said, is Klingspor. There's Forest Woodworker 2. There's the Pruett name brand blades. For a couple of years, I used the Pruett glue line ripping blade. It was a very nice blade. In fact, I replaced it with this one, and I will not use a cheap blade again. Another item that I have found it cheap at the big box stores is now their sandpapers. They've all gone to different manufacturers and they've gotten very cheap. When I ordered the saw blade, I ordered some of Klingspor's KlingNet. It is a mesh type sanding paper. Requires a backer pad between it and the factory pad so you don't chew it up. But it is very, very good abrasive material. It works very well with the dust collection systems. Makes your sanding chore so much easier. You get a nicer finish with it. I've got 80, 120, and 180. And I'm not going back to anything else. It's a very nice sandpaper. It is another quality brand would be the 3M Extract. Another quality brand of sandpaper. Mirka is a good brand of sandpaper. When you go to a good quality sandpaper, your sanding job just becomes so much easier. You don't fight it. It doesn't leave as many marks in it. You get a smoother finish. It's more efficient. Just a much better system all the way around. All right, one other item I found that helps me out in the shop is a good quality set of chisels. These are Narex. They are a entry-level chisel. A lot of people say they don't like them. A lot of people say they do. I like them. I like the big handle. With my big mitts, it's easier to control for me. They hold an edge very nice. I have got, again, budget chisels. This is the Irwin Marples. They don't hold an edge worth nothing, so now they get used for cleaning up glue. I could sharpen these up and carve away all day long. They came in very handy on the high boy, doing the legs on them. A good quality tool will make your job a whole lot easier. Okay, the 4th item I think needs to be quality that's in your shop is a good respirator. A good respirator, if you're doing a lot of heavy sanding, will keep your sinuses clear. There are many manufacturers out of them. This one is 3M, which is probably the number one. You can buy dust masks, but they are nowhere near as efficient, even though they like to tell you that they are. I wear this if it's like 100 degrees outside and I'm just doing some light sanding. I'll wear this because this thing does get very hot. But if I'm doing any type of finishing, or if I do any type of epoxy pours where I'm smelling the epoxy, I'm wearing a quality respirator. Okay, the fifth item, I believe every woodworker needs to be a quality item, is any type of layout type tools. Examples here are carpenter squares, speed squares, and just a regular square. These are the Empire brand. I'm sure you can get Starrett, or there's other brands out that are just as accurate, but I have found these to work perfectly for me. They are all very square and identical. The quality, just knowing you have something that locks nicely, that is graduated properly, easy to adjust, just makes your layout so much easier, so much more reliable. You get better accurate cuts, and your projects just turn out so much better.